Hey y'all, welcome to Music Row Coach. My name is Ben Kirsch, and today we're going to talk about strum patterns and chord progressions. In our last lesson, we talked about the 4 chords you need to start writing songs. Now we're going to learn how to put them together and make something sound kind of like music. So, in order to start, we're just going to take a basic chord progression. Now, a chord progression just means the order in which you're playing the chords. We're going to stick with our G, our C, our D, and E minor, and we're going to change what we're doing with our right hand on the guitar, and we're going to change what order they go in, and that's going to give you different feels for your songs. So first, we're going to start out with something really basic. We're just going to do 4 downstrokes per chord, and our progression is going to be G, D, E minor, C. It's going to sound like this. I'll count myself off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, that was G, D, E minor, C, and you're just going to strum each chord 4 times. And while you're playing this, try to make it as smooth as possible. We don't want any extra space in between the chord changes. We also want to make sure that each of your strums is strong and even. Be confident in your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can take that same idea and just change the order of the chords, and all of a sudden you've got a completely new feel, completely new vibe, completely new song. Let's put the E minor first. So instead of starting on a major happy chord like G, we'll start on an E minor, which kind of is described as more of a sad sound. So let's go E minor, C, G, D, with our same strum pattern of 4 strums per chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as I was playing that, you probably heard a bunch of different songs in your head that sound just like that, and that's because that's a really common chord progression. Luckily, chord progressions cannot be copywritten, so feel free to use that progression in your next song. Now that we have our chord progressions down, we can flip the order of these 4 chords, or 3 chords, or 2 chords. You can be as creative as you want to be with that. Now let's talk about our right hand. We don't have to just do this. We also have upstrokes that we can put in between the downstrokes. Now I know that you're saying, well, duh, but here's how you do that. Let's take those same 4 downstrokes and just add upstrokes in between them. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So those ands are going to be your upstrokes. I'm going to use the same chord progression I just did, the E minor, C, G, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. See, it's starting to sound more like a song already, right? Alright, now we can change the tempo too. It doesn't just have to be this. If you come up with something and it's just not feeling right, maybe try changing the speed of how fast you play it. I'm going to slow the next one way down. Well, kind of. I'm going to slow the beats way down, but I'm probably going to play more notes with my right hand. It's going to sound like this. Here's our strum pattern. 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and a... And it's going to be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And I'm going to use that same progression, the E minor, C, G, D. And it's just going to feel different. It's going to be the same chords, but it's going to feel different because of how we're using our right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a... Alright, now it's time for you to be creative. We've got 4 chords. You can put them in any order you want, and you can use any strum pattern you want. I'd start with the 3 we talked about today, and then you can even get creative and make up your own. Have fun writing some songs.